113 wins. I mean, most people in college hockey are happy to play 100 games, not 113 wins. Ended with a 932 save percentage over 4 years. We can go through the list of awards. I think some of the things we've talked about: 4-time league champion, 3-time All-American, and then probably that last one that we're celebrating here tonight, that Hobie Baker Award. So congratulations. And what I shouldn't forget is how many times on the Dean's List?
3 times.
All right. How many possible?
Out of 3, right?
3 out of 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all around, absolute great guy. The first thing I got to ask you, you walk through those doors again today. What do you think about?
Nothing's changed really. It was kind of nostalgic, I guess would be the word. Just walking in, and it's like I was just here yesterday. But obviously, really good to be back. I think it's been weird not being here and starting the next chapter of my career. So it's just been awesome to be back and see some familiar faces and get to watch a game here tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a little different.
Yeah.
I went through that. It's a little different sitting on the other side of the fence, right? But so appreciative of you taking the time to be here and join us for this, and what you've meant to so many people. Tell us a little bit where you're at now, what you're doing, and how things are going there.
Yeah, so after the season, I signed with the Toronto Marlies in the AHL, and I've spent the majority of my year actually with the Newfoundland Growlers, their affiliate out in Newfoundland, St. John's. So it's been really cool. We've got a great group of guys, and just getting used to the pro lifestyle and the pro game, and just kind of starting that next chapter.
Yeah, we sure do appreciate them letting you be here and borrowing you to us for a night here. So thanks for being here. The path to Mankato, right? What was your path? I know it's never as easy as people think it's going to be, but tell us a little bit about your path and your time in junior hockey.
Yeah, I mean, you were a big part of it, as you know, and I was playing juniors in the USHL. I think I was in Madison at that point, and I was committed to another school, and things didn't work out there. And MSU and you and Notter were the one school that really stuck with me, and looking at the situation and the location and just seeing that it was a team on the rise and a team that was, one of the tops in the country year in and year out, and seeing there was an opportunity in goal, I think it was a no-brainer, and definitely the best decision I ever made.
No, we appreciate you making the decision, that's for sure. All of us here in Mankato do, right? We look back, you wrote quite the book here in Mankato, and is there a piece, is there I always say, is there a chapter of the book that sticks out most, or, a lot of different things? Like I said, you've been part of unbelievable teams, individual efforts, nights where you were, 13-13, and nights where you're 39-39, right? Yeah. So a lot of different nights, and people don't understand how hard that is to be a great goaltender when you only see 15 shots, or, in some of those nights. So, is there something that sticks back in your mind that, a chapter, a piece that say that was unbelievable, and as you leave here you'll say that's the one thing I'll think about forever?
I think besides all the wins and the memories, I think there was a time my freshman year when I wasn't playing much and I hadn't played that well in the games I did play, and Coach Hastings sat me down and kind of gave me a straightforward talk and just said, if you want to play, what are you going to do extra off the ice? What are you going to do extra on the ice? How are you going to earn that time? How are you going to get better? It's time to start treating yourself like a pro. And I think that kind of took me from being a good goaltender to a great goaltender, and kind of changed my mentality. And I'd say that after that was kind of the turning point of my collegiate career.
Last question here, because one of the things that people talk about, the wins that you were part of, people talk about the championships, the individual awards, which I don't know if you have enough walls to hang all those awards, right? But the one piece that maybe you don't get to see that I really get to is the impact you had on all the kids in the community, the youth hockey players. And I know when I asked our team, I get to coach a squirt team now, and I asked our team if they wanted to move practice so they could get here. I couldn't believe how excited they were to see Dryden, McKay. So you have a ton of fans. What's something you'd give them as you leave and we move on here? What's something that you'd say to those kids to, someday be in this seat?
Yeah, I think, it's cliche, but just have fun out there and, enjoy the journey, because it's not like it's going to be one day you find it. It's a journey to moving up the ranks, and don't be afraid to learn and ask questions, but also make sure that you're being a good teammate, because that goes a long way as you get older. And, I think just work as hard as you can, and I think you'll reach your potential.
You hear that? Listen to your coaches, I think you said.
Yeah, listen to Coach
Listen to your
Blue.
coaches, I think is what I heard. But hey, Dryden, thanks for being here.
Yep.
I know, during the middle of the season, this isn't easy, and this is really important to a lot of people. And I should say, there's a lot of people incredibly excited to see you and see that banner hanging there. So you've meant a lot to the community. Anything you'd like to say to the community before we head out here?
Yeah, just thank you to everybody in Mankato. It was an incredible 4 years, and Mankato will always be a second home. We made some amazing memories, and I look forward to coming back here as often as I can going forward, and I'll always be a Maverick.